אז נעים מאוד, אני גלעד סרוסי, ואני נווד דיגיטלי משהו כמו 12 שנים כבר. התחלתי את חיי הנוודות שלי תוך כדי הלימודים, ואז גם הקמתי עסקים, ונכנסתי לעולם הנוודות. אני בעצם, הרקע שלי הוא מחיל המודיעין. תוך כדי הלימודים הקמתי עסק בתחום האילוף כלבים, שהגדלתי אותו לאורך משהו כמו שנה, ואז מכרתי אותו, עברתי לעסק הבא שלי בתחום השיווק, ובניתי אותו מאפס עם עוד שותף, ואחרי 3 שנים מכרתי אותו, ואחר כך הקמתי עסק נוסף לפני 6 שנים בערך בתחום המודיעין העסקי, שעכשיו הוא בתהליך דומה, נחשו מה הולך לקרות איתו, ובעצם אני חי חיי יזם, כן? תוך כדי שאני מטייל בעולם. והיום אני רוצה להביא לכם בעצם את 4 דברים מרכזיים שהנחו אותי לאורך הדרך, שהביאו אותי למקום הזה של יזמות ונוודות בעולם, ואני מאוד מקווה שהם יעזרו לכם גם במה שאתם רוצים לעשות בעולם הנוודות. אז קודם כל, הגישה הראשונה היא שקודם כל אתם בוחרים את הלייפסטייל. By the way, any English speakers? Am I? Is it okay in Hebrew? So? I can switch to English. That's fine. כולם בסדר עם אנגלית? You prefer English? Okay. I gotta go back and I gotta do it from the beginning in English really fast. Okay? So, my name is Gilad Sarusi. I'm a digital nomad for 12 years and I'm an entrepreneur. Over the years, I developed a few businesses. I was serving in intelligence in the army. Later on during my university, I opened a business for dog training and grew it over a year, then sold it. Afterwards, I opened a digital nomad, digital marketing agency. Grew it from scratch over 3 years and then sold it. Then I opened a business intelligence company about 6 years ago, and now it's in the process of doing the next thing. Over the last 12 years, I've been nomading the world and living the entrepreneurial vibes. And today I want to present to you a few core mottos that guided me through that time, and as well tell you what is my next project or the future for me in the sense of digital nomading. So the first thing which I super suggest for you guys to do, even now, start thinking with yourself. Choose lifestyle first, and then choose your work, okay? That means basically that you decide that nomadic lifestyle is the lifestyle that you want to live, okay? You don't choose the work you want to do first, you choose the lifestyle. Okay, I'm a nomad, this is the lifestyle I want to live. Now, all the work that I get to do is going to be serving that lifestyle. Because usually what people are used to is to choose the work they can do, and then the lifestyle goes by that work, okay? Freedom of time, freedom of place, that's my top one. The whole purpose basically of being an entrepreneur and being a nomad is having freedom of time and freedom of place, okay? It basically allows you to be anywhere you want, whenever you want, and have that lifestyle and enjoy that lifestyle. You can be one day in one country, the day after somewhere else, and you can still do money. You can still make money on the go wherever you are. By the way, all the photos that I showed you are photos that I took. And it's a bit hard to see, but this is my office in Costa Rica in the jungle, about 100 meters from the beach. I'm not gonna tell you, but I spend some of the time on the hammock and some of the time on the desk. I kind of rotate in between. The next one is being the master of your income. Okay, that connects a lot to entrepreneurship, meaning you need to be able to be in control of your income. If you're working for a certain salary, you're very limited to that salary. Okay, and if you want to spend more money, then you need to think and figure it out. But if you're an entrepreneur, you're responsible for your income. If you work well and you get results, you can make more than salary. And the next thing is actually you can make more money and work less time because you're more efficient, because you delegate, because you build a system that works for you. Okay? And that's the idea. Be the master of your own income. The whole concept of replacing things with experiences is big for me. You know, people used to spend, you buy a fancy car, a fancy house, get into mortgage, ridiculous stuff for me at least. I prefer spending my money on experiences and having amazing experiences, because at the end of the day, you cannot take your car or the house or whatever to your grave, but when you die and you say, ah, what a great ride, that's for me the best thing. So a few tips for you that want to start nomadic lifestyle. So first of all, choose lifestyle or work. What's first for you? I prefer lifestyle, and then design the work based on that lifestyle. When you choose your work, are you a freelancer? Are you an employee? Are you both? It could be that I started as an employee and build my business meanwhile. So I was working during the day, and then at night I was building my business. And when my business was making enough money, I started, I left the work basically and focused on that business. And then you have three types of nomadic style. You can do the star, which let's say you're based in Tel Aviv, and then from Israel you go to different places, you go and come back every now and then. You can be a type of get me out of here, so you just buy a flight ticket and you get out of here and figure stuff on the go. And you can be the planner, that you need to sit down and write everything down and figure things through the details of the budget and where to be and so on. By the way, you can combine both and say, get me out of here, I want to go to Croatia, and now in Croatia I'm going to plan the rest of my travel, you know. So that's an option. Budget-wise, think around $1,500 a month of spending, have it secure for 3 to 6 months, and then you're good to go, okay? Just go. Travel and see what happens. Save the date, book a flight, mark that date, and prepare everything to that moment. And constantly keep learning, keep growing, learn from people on the go, learn from entrepreneurs, for other nomads, for friends, and so on. Make new friends, take courses online, keep learning, keep growing, keep developing. That's part of the fun. Okay, hard to see. It's a beautiful view, sorry. So what's next for me? I noticed that nomads have a few main pain, and actually there are two main ones, especially for the families. One is lack of community and sense of belonging, and the second one is education for the kids. And so I am nowadays working on a project called Kibbutz.Life that basically brings the all places. The idea is to have community and belonging in one place, a school in nature, okay, workshops and events, premium accommodation, wellness and amenities, and co-working place, farming, sustainability, and connection to nature overall. And that's our vision. It's a bit hard to see, but this is our vision. This is a map, and there are a few locations, okay? And the idea to have different villages around the world, where you as a nomad or a nomadic family or a couple, it doesn't matter, you can stay in that village, spend at least 2 months to connect to the community in that place. You have a co-working space, you have a school, you have different activities and so on, and of course you're in nature in beautiful places around the world. And then you spend 2 months, 3 months, let's say, you spend 3 months in a castle in France, and then you hop to Costa Rica and spend 6 months in the jungle. Okay, and then you go to a floating village in Croatia for 4 months, and then you go to the desert for 6 months. And the idea is to have different environments and so on. So this is what I'm working on today. We already have a waiting list, by the way. So those of you who are interested to hear more and join that waiting list, please reach out, and I'll give you more information. And that's about it. Thank you very much for listening. Any questions? Yeah. Some of them, the castle in France is ready, and it's actually activated, not completely under the concept yet, but it's about to be, and Costa Rica is work in progress, and yeah, we're developing Portugal as well. So a few things at the same time. So hopefully by beginning of next year, we'll be able to launch at least 3 locations. Yeah.
How much it will cost, average?
A cost between $2,000 to $5,000 a month. It includes all the bills, everything. You just pay rent. Like you go to Airbnb and you know you don't have other expenses by that, over that. Yeah. Last question? Perfect.